difficult to date when you're living with your husband. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody else on dating sites? They all want to know, where do you live? Don't worry, you're not coming over. And the men got so cheap, I don't know what happened. First guy out wants to take me to the park in his neighborhood. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I have a park across the street. I'm not traveling to you, you cheap bastard. You know what I mean? Oh, please. This was before COVID. The guy asked me to go for coffee to McDonald's. And I don't even care, because McDonald's coffee's good if it's fresh. What bothered me was when he pumped his chest out. He said, get whatever size you want. Like I didn't know it was $1 all day long. That's what got me mad. Oh, please. Then he's online. He says, you want to share an apple pie or a French fry? Those coupons were so old, I don't want to break his heart. I lied and said I ate already. Oh, no. Then I went out with Bob the Gambler. Bob the Gambler. Third date, he's asking me if I want to go upstairs and have sex. I'm like, third date? I mean, what is it with these men, right? I didn't know him well enough. Oh, he was the worst kisser. Worst kisser. He stuck his tongue out. I stuck my tongue out. He stuck his tongue in. I thought we were doing the hokey pokey. What the hell is going on here? Then I went out with Tony. Tony, no frills, right? He took me to a baseball game. He don't buy me a drink. He don't buy me a cap. It's Christmas time. We're kissing, making out, the dogs are there, the Christmas trees are lit, the cats were still alive, and I feel a tap on my head. And I've been married 3 times. I never got a tap on my head, all right? So I ignored it. I got a second tap on my head. And I'm thinking, didn't he get the social cue when I ignored the first tap? He gives me a third tap and he says, you want to go? I says, we're not in that kind of relationship. There was no I love yous. There was no jewelry. Please, tap, tap. Who's there? Not you. You know what I mean? You don't have to tap. If we want to do it, we'll do it. All right? Keep your tapping to yourself. And I got to tell you girls too, who's in a relationship? Is that your guy?
That's my husband.
Oh, your husband. What's your names?
Nadine and Chris.
Yeah, see, they're married. She does the talking. That's good. Now I want to ask you, Nadine, he's a good guy?
He is a good guy.
You got to stop that shit. You can't. You got to be careful what you say in these who is here, you know what I mean? Like my friend Kathy came over, and she was saying to my husband, she says, James, you know about computers. You want to give me some private lessons? That was the last time I spoke to that bitch. I wasn't tickler's balls for both of us. She was always whining, I can't tell the difference between a man that's single and a man in a relationship. Really, bitch? You don't see that little pot belly? That pot belly's a gift from God to let us know that he's getting laid regularly. Are you together? Oh. Are you married? No? All right. No, because I got to be honest, my 3 husbands were, pretty chubby. They look like stuffed pinatas. But this is so much fun, being number 20. But you know what, I got to be honest with you. I'm glad I'm here. I tell you why. I had my hip surgery, hip replacement, and this is my first show back. And I thank you. No, but I got to be honest with you. The first show I did with my other hip was in Brooklyn at a storefront. It was music, comedy, and strippers. And the strippers were beautiful. You know what I mean? They're on the floor twerking. It looked like a scene from Cats the Musical. And as they're twerking, on their knees, as a grandmother and a mother, I kept thinking, I hope those girls don't get arthritis when they get older. And I told the girls, I said, you need a runner. You can't just be on concrete, They wanted me to be the den mother. And I said, no, I'm sorry. And people, of course, want to know, how come you had to get your hip replaced? And I tell you why. Because I was married to 3 husbands. 2 fat bastards and a fat fuck. Okay? And that's the truth. That's the truth. And I tell you girls, if you're in bed and you can't get your legs around them, just lay there, let the fat bastard do all the work. Don't be like me showing off getting your legs over their neck. It's not worth it. It's really not. You gotta protect your knees, you need pillow, gotta take care of yourself, because you're not always gonna be this young and cute. You know what I mean? The joints catch up with you. And grateful that I had them done. And one of the guys recently wants to take me on a ride on his motorcycle. And I'll be honest with you, I'm glad I could get my legs around the commode. I am not going on your motorcycle. I don't even think I could get my legs around somebody's motorcycle. So that's it. And I missed the lesson about the light. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights. So I don't know where we're up to. I don't even think, what?
You have a minute, 13 seconds.
I have a minute and 13 seconds. Thank you very much. I'm a mother and a grandmother, and yes, well, yeah, well, you know, that's all you were raised to do back in the day. You know what I mean? Get married, have children, and they say it's the most rewarding job. There's nothing else like it. Where's the mothers? Where's the mothers? Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand, because it's a crock of shit. All right? All right? Really. I had to hire a dog walker. I had to pay a dog walker during my convalescence. My friend came from Florida. So I'm just grateful. And listen, enjoy the rest of the show. There's only about 14 more comics. And thank you for supporting comics.